5 a.m., which is a little bit later for me. But I had to wait for the sun to come up. Set up here. Okay. We are taking a long walk over to the Tundras, Holman Toyota, Mount Laurel, New Jersey. This is one of my favorite dealerships to walk, so I figured, why not end the year here, you know? Ended at one you love. They had a bunch of Tundras when we were here about a month ago, and it looks like they sold down through a lot of them, and they got one that is still probably my favorite new generation Tundra. Jonathan, what's up, pal? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. I have great news. I have great news before we talk about Tundras at all. Scott, what's up? Raphael, how you doing? Dave, good to see you. It is like 55 degrees going from what we're used to, which is like 8 degrees usually, right? So this is kind of nice. I'm actually sweating in my coat. Esyan, good morning. Let's go Flyers. Sashi, how you doing? Greg, what's up? Ogie, good morning. We are Holman Toyota, Mount Laurel, New Jersey, on a nice warm day, unseasonably warm. So we did like 3 dealership walks in a row where it was like 10 degrees. Now we're doing one where it's like 55 degrees. It was foggy and rainy all morning, but the sun is coming up and it's going to be a beautiful day. Charles, what's up, buddy? This is the last dealership walk or last dealership live stream. I already did the walk part of it. Andrew, how you doing? Of 2024. And before we even talk about Tundras, I want to give you guys some love because you guys made it. Leroy, how you doing? A great 2024. I beat most, if not all, of my metrics. I didn't bring the squeegee, but I needed the squeegee today, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. We're okay. But I want to thank you guys because I beat all my metrics. 8.5 years of doing YouTube. 2024 was by far my best year. So thank you, Dan. Good morning. Happy New Year to you. But I wanted to end on Holman Toyota because this is definitely one of my favorite dealerships to go to. And I wanted to show you a Tundra that makes it very poetic. Howard, how you doing? We'll go right to it, and then we'll go through the rest of them. We'll get through the mushy stuff early, okay? This was not one of those click titles that's not true. This is how I feel. Russ, what's up, buddy? New generation, Platinum, TRD Off-Road, Lunar Rock. If you guys remember, and if you've been around the channel, let's be honest, if you're on this live stream right now, you've been around the channel for a while, and I appreciate you. We started 2024 driving down to Virginia to see this exact configuration. The only difference is the one in Virginia was iForce Max, okay? At the time, for 2024, what was new for Platinum is TRD Off-Road package was finally available, okay? So you just couldn't find them in the beginning. And don't forget, coming midway through 2023, even into 2024, there was still, you know, a weird part shortage situation going on where Tundras weren't like they are now, where they're everywhere. And this configuration was nearly impossible. New for 2024 also was Lunar Rock coming to Platinum in 1794. So to find all of that in one shot, it was one of my first dealer walks of 2024. So I figured, end it with this one. Come see this guy. Still my favorite. Still tough to find. Although I will tell you, if you guys like Platinum TRD Off-Road, which as per your comments, a lot of you do, Platinum TRD Off-Roads, I'm seeing quite a few of at the lots now. I would say for 2025 model year, I've seen around 10 or 11 already. And for 2024 model year, I think I saw 4 tops the whole time. Brian, what's going on? Thomas says, Tara, let me just tell you something right now. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek on tomorrow's video. This is stop number 1 for me. Stop number 1. I'm making a second stop. I'm not giving away what I'm going to film because if it's not there, I don't want to disappoint you. But just take a look at this real quick, okay? Take a look at Tara and remember that for tomorrow's video. Make sure you tune in. It's going to be one of those surprises for you. So anyway, Lunar Rock, TRD Off-Road Platinum, if you could get your hands on it, this is something you might want to look at if you're into the high luxury stuff. What I love about the Platinum TRD Off-Road, a ton of luxury on the inside, standard features, as you guys know. TRD Off-Road package gives you lock and rear diff, multi-terrain select, crawl control, the Bilstein suspension, 20-inch wheel and tire package, Falcon Wild Peak tires there. So it's a nice mix of off-road capability with all of the luxury features. Could still tow 11,000 pounds. Like, yeah, I mean, this is a Tundra to do the job, you know, if you like the new gen stuff. Kerry says, love the dealership walk through Kerry and foggy. Egan, Minnesota. Yes, sir. It was foggy up until we turned this live stream on. You could barely see the other side of the lot 15 minutes ago. And if you like this truck, feel free to take a guess on the price of it. I'm not going to show you the price yet. By the end of the video, I will. There's also the same setup, but it's windshield pearl down at the end. We saw this one last time we were here. But last time we were here, they had Tundras in 2 or 3 lines here. So they did sell down pretty good. It's the end of the year. This is when you buy a vehicle if you're looking for one of those insane deals. Tundras have had good deals all year anyway. So, you know, if you go at the end of the year, it's probably going to be even crazier. I know you guys like Terra, and I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up really good, but it looks so different depending on the light, okay? So this looks more like Inferno. This looks like an orange, but if you see it when it's darker out, it looks more like a red. That's what I love about the special TRD Pro colors. So this was the 2024 TRD Pro color. That was the 2021 TRD Pro color, and also made an appearance as the secondary option in 2022. Then came down to the lower trims. One thing I will say, total rumor, total speculation here. That's your warning. I still have a feeling we're going to lose Lunar Rock one of these years, because just thinking of the way Toyota does that with their TRD Pro colors, they're on the TRD Pro, then they come down to the lower trims, and then eventually they disappear. So listen, if you see a Lunar Rock you like, you might want to pay attention to it and, you know, seal the deal. You could get Lunar Rock all the way down into SR5. Doesn't even have to be TRD off-road or anything like that. This dealership loves nightshades and wants to talk to you if you love nightshade, because they have a ton of them. They have Celestial Silver, Platinum, what's going on? Dougie Do, how you doing? They got a mag. They got another mag gray. They got a black one. And they got another black one down there, Nightshade. If you remember last time we were here, 90% of the trucks were Nightshade, and they're all loaded to the max. They have the limited premium package, limited power package. They got PVM. They got the JBL. They got the Pano roof. They're loaded up. So they brought them in here totally loaded. There's an SR on the end here as well. Show you that one. And again, watch the video tomorrow. Go through all the details. And you're going to see a special Tundra that hopefully is at my second location. Chad, what's going on? This is like a $47,000 truck. SR, Crew Max 5.5 foot bed. Not a lot going on with this because SR doesn't have anything extra. But if you want a truck, and there are some of you, I talk to a lot of you day in, day out, that don't want any extras. You just want a basic truck to do the job. This is for you then. You still get things like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto for, you know, a little bit of features on the inside. Floor-mounted shifter. I wish they would make this a 6-seater. JT, what's going on? Good morning from New Jersey, sir. I wish they would make it a 6-seater like back in the day. That would be good. The more utility, the better when it comes to SR. Do they have many sitting outside the service stores waiting for an engine swap? There's not one. I have yet to see any Tundras in my area sitting waiting for engine swaps. And I always check because, you know, I get those fun comments all the time. Scotty, what's going on, buddy? If you step up from SR, come into SR5, and this is an SR5 with little capability. Again, this doesn't have a lot on the inside. Fabric seats, 8-inch screen. But it does have the locking rear diff, multi-terrain select crawl control, Bilstein suspension of the TRD off-road package. So this is a step up into the nice a little bit. So that one there was 47. This one here, 57. So 10 grand more for some options there. Take away the trifold tonneau cover, you save $1,300. By the way, there's 55 of you on here. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys watching, not just today, but all through the year. If you could do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, I'd appreciate it very much. We have to trek all the way across New Jersey to lot number 2 after this, so always love doing that. Dave says, good morning from Long Island. Love my 19 SR5 6-seater. Thanks for the great videos. Hey, I appreciate you. Let's go Islanders. Even though they're having a rough, 4 decades in a row, it's, one day. So, I wanted to show you this too. This isn't Tundra, but you don't see these on the lot very often, so I figured you guys would want to see it because I like to show you fun stuff. This one here, they have a ton of Tacomas. This one here is a Terra. This is what I just tested for a week, if you remember, a couple weeks ago. I'm hoping a Toyota Tech films a time-lapse of an engine swap process and puts it on YouTube. There's a dude named Tim who is a master tech, I believe, on a lot of the Facebook groups. I think he'll keep us up to date on stuff like that. I'll keep you up to date, anything I see, of course. But look at this thing. This thing is sick. I always say, and it makes sense. Look, the #1 selling midsize truck for years and years and years is Tacoma, and still is in 2024. So the attention to detail on the Tacoma when it comes to like the TRD Pro is insane to me. I need my brake pad for my 2022 Tundra, please. It's so embarrassing me driving my truck, LaGrange Toyota. There's a service bulletin on that now, TSB. So you should call your service center because there is a, you're talking about the brake squeal. There is a fix for that now. Go get it taken care of. TSB. I don't have the number on me, obviously, right now, but if you search new generation Toyota Tundra brake squeal TSB, the number should come up. But this is iForce Max. You got the Toyota Heritage Grill up front, the light bar. Look at this wheel and tire package. It sticks out a little bit. It's got such an aggressive look. I always wish they would do that on the Tundra and make it like its own unique looking truck, kind of like this one. Any idea on Tacoma sales being compared to Tundras? My Toyota dealer has a lot on the lot, but not moving. The Tacoma is always higher than the Tundra. I don't know the sales off the top of my head for Tacoma, but it always beats out the Tundra. One thing you got to keep in mind, oh, sticker on the Tacoma, someone just said, and this isn't going to 65610, 65610. This was a fun test drive when I had it for the week. You got to keep this in mind, and this isn't going to be true for everywhere, so bear with me. But when you talk about things like Tacoma and Tundra, you're going to see, and it always depends on the dealership, of course. This is like a big dealership that moves a lot. You're always going to see a lot of them on the lot. And that doesn't necessarily mean they're not selling. The turnaround of Tundras and Tacomas at a lot of these dealerships is very quick. And I could tell you that from in my area, constantly studying how these trucks come in. So I could go and film them for you. There are no second gens on the lot. So pay attention when you're at your lot and see how they sell. For instance, when we were here last time, which was the Sunday before Thanksgiving, there was, I think, 20 Tundras, 21-ish. And now we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that Lunar wasn't here last time. And that Terra wasn't here last time. So just because you see a lot on the dealership lot does not mean they're not selling. It just means the replenishment is back to normal, 2019 level. If you go look at my dealership walk videos from pre-2020, back before all the craziness happened with the pandemic and everything, you will still see many Tundras on the lot. That's by design. I think we got used to seeing from like late 2020 till like 2023, 1 or 2, because that's all they were pushing out the door with the production shortage and all that, right? They had the chip shortage going on, but now we're back up to normal levels. So, but the sales numbers speak for themselves. Tacoma is back to number 1. They had a rough start in 2024 because of the generation changeover. Anytime a vehicle changes generation, they're not on the lot hardcore. You got to, give it a couple months to rebuild, but they sold great this year and they're still number 1 by far. Tundra is having its best year since 2007. 2007 is the number 1 sales year for Toyota Tundra. 2008 was number 2, but it's already 2024 without December even mentioned yet. So 2024 is the second best sales year of Tundra all time. So can't be mad about that. Can't be mad about the Tundra doing big things. Eric says, thoughts on a U1794 limited edition? Yes. As long as the condition's good, the mileage is low, and there's no issues with it. When I was making the video the other day, make sure you guys go watch the video I made yesterday. It's the top 10 dealership walk finds of 2024. One of them in there is the limited edition 1794. You guys know I'm obsessed with 1794, and I really wish I took that home, and I had an option to take home a couple and wanted a pretty good price, and I turned that down, but hey, what are you going to do? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go travel to my next dealership to show you the sweetest Tundra ever, but I promised I would tell you the price of this one here. So I hope you got your guesses in. I wasn't able to see a lot of them because I was giving the talk there. 2025, power up, down, tailgate, massaging seats is new, by the way. This one is 73814. 73814. Countrywide dealership walk tour should be on your New Year goal next year. I will definitely be adding further away dealership walks. It's going to get super serious when I'm at like 100,000 subscribers. That'll be countrywide because I got to make the money to go to the dealerships. Don't forget that too. But anyway, guys, listen, once again, thank you so much for a great 2024. It means the world to me. You have no idea. I mean that sincerely. Without you, there is no me. So this is fun, and I appreciate you guys hanging around. I hope you'll hang around for 2025. It's just going to get bigger and bigger, right? But I want to say Happy New Year. belated Merry Christmas if I didn't see you at the last dealership walk on Wednesday at Koch. But just thanks. That's the goal, is thank you. I want you to know how much I appreciate it. And for all of you that have been here through 2024, cool. If you're new, welcome aboard. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. I thank you guys so much for being here. As always, God bless the first responders. God bless the troops, emergency services, and God bless the United States of America. Be safe, be well, everyone. Have a great Sunday.